comprehension, you're going to write a report about this, right? About this incident. So you are also going to write a report. So in writing a report, so we use the third person, he or she if it's a female, and he if it's a girl. So if it's a woman, so we write the third person. So we use he, she, we. So he, she, we, or it. It's a third person. And are they, not we, they, third person. They, she, and he, it. So third person. And yes, capital letters. Capital letters is used for names and places, like the proper noun. And yes, police officers in armed forces use the 24-hour system. And time and date, so time first, then the date and the year. So we have
I
here.
think the skin is fit.
Yes. The
Is the skin.
freeze. Okay, wait. Where was it? Oh, yes. This one. Okay, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we have here, so time, the structure of the time and date. Then, yes, this is the structure when you write the time and the day and the date and year. Then report should be brief. Brief meaning it's short, concise, and clear. Concise, brief, complete, and clear. So it should not like a story. So it's not similar as like telling a story when making an incident report. So type in, these are the key points for writing, report writing. So while reading the incident report, so you have to prepare. What's the title? You have to prepare for this. So what's the title of the incident? Then what's the type of crime? Time and date, when it happened, and the place where it happened, and the consequence. So are there any injuries? Are there any loss of life or property, death or loss of properties? So who reported? Who reported the crime? So this is in the first paragraph. Okay, the first paragraph of your report. Then the second paragraph, it is your body of the report, the details. So the second paragraph is the details. You write the details, what really happened. So as per or according to, as I heard the audio script on above mentioned on the noted date and time and place. So type of crime. So it is based accordingly to the first paragraph. Then crime details. So give the details. How the criminals, right? How the criminals, for example, burglary. Okay, for example, burglary, yes. So how did the criminal get inside the house, for example? So the details of how they get into the time, what did they do? Then next is how it happened, scene of the spot. Then weapons, what are the weapons used? Are they like unarmed or armed? So what, when we say armed, heavily armed or not? So heavily armed or not, the weapons that they use, verbal threats. So if there are any verbal threats, it's like did they say like, okay, shout and I'm going to kill you? That's the verbal threats. Yes, verbal threats. Are they any vehicle used? So the criminals, the suspects, right? The suspects use any vehicle or not? Then next is the suspects detail. So are they wearing any, their height, right? This is basic in police force. So if the witness, right, the witness describes the suspect in detail, like what's the height, how tall, right? How tall is the suspect? Are they big or just small? And are they wearing any mask or are they wearing caps or hats? The dress, okay, the dress, how they dress, the structure, yes, if it is big or small or short, and the language spoken. Next is how and where did they go afterward? So the details is where did they run? Next is proofs or evidence found. So are there any evidence, proofs left by the suspects on the scene, in the scene? Next is the victim's details, the detail of the victim. So the age, again, the age, if it is female or male. Then the job, you can also talk about the job of the victim. And the witness also. Witness, if the witness is like, can be trusted, if the witness is honest, an honest person with good background. So you can ask about the age, yes, the age and the gender, like female, male witness, the name, the age, and also the job of the witness. So if the suspects are arrested or not, so you can point out if the suspects are arrested or cannot be found, or still you're still looking for the witness, the suspects, and how the local police responded. Who responded in the crime, to the crime? Who responded to the crime if the local police? And how the UN police involved, the involvement of UNPOL in the crime or to the crime. Then this is your third, it could be your third paragraph, your conclusion. So you have to close your report, conclude. So revised consequence, death, injury, or loss of property, if there is any, if there's any death, injury, and loss of property. Then total value of the property lost. So if there are like, for example, properties like buildings or laptops stolen, computers stolen, so you can put the value, just the estimated. Usually we do the estimated cost. Then what's the condition? What's the condition of the victim? Is he still in the hospital, in the ICU, or how and where is he? Is he in the hospital or just in the emergency room? Then causes or reasons of crime, if there is any causes, if there are any causes or reasons of crime. Then next is the assurance from the UNPOL and any further investigation, if there is any further investigation from the UNPOL. So this is your conclusion. This could be your conclusion. So let us try, okay, let us try to do this report. This stabbing incident report. Yes. So we are going to read. So on Monday, 5 May 2013 at 10:09 hours, a stabbing incident was reported to the UNPOL Station Number 6 in South Darfur. The duty officer of the station was a Ukrainian UNPOL, namely Serkovic. The caller stated that the incident had occurred in the garage that was located at a grid reference 153478. Immediately, a police patrol having call sign Delta 21 was dispatched to the scene of the incident after 13 minutes of the initial report. The team consisting of the 2 UNPOL, 3 LP, excluding a language assistant, Arthur. On arrival at the scene of the incident at after 20 minutes of their departure, the officers observed a 50-year-old male garage owner was lying on the floor in the garage and bleeding. He had been stabbed a number of times in the left side of his chest. Due to the very serious condition of the garage owner's wounds, the officers decided to immediately transport the victim by ambulance to the Darfur local hospital for treatment. The 22-year-old male witness to the incident said that 25 minutes of the initial report to the police station while he was 20 meters away from the incident, he observed the garage owner and the offender. It was a male about 40 years of age, 185 centimeters tall, very slim build, with black hair, dressed in black shorts, white shirt, and black shoes, arguing loudly with the garage owner. He had a ponytail. The argument was concerning the 450 euro repair cost that he was being charged on his yellow van type vehicle, license number 273 SU846. The witness then stated that he observed the offender removed a knife from his pocket with his right hand and stabbed the garage owner in the chest 3 times and then put the knife back in his pocket. Further interview of the witness revealed that he was the freelancer nephew of the garage owner and resided at the Airport Street 39, grid reference 256384. That day, he came there to meet his uncle for a job in the morning. So the witness stated that he had never seen the offender in the garage before the incident happened. The witness also added that the offender, after having stabbed 3 times the garage owner, drove away at a very high speed from the garage in the north direction. So let us try to answer these questions about the report. So what was the victim's relationship to the caller? And what is the occupation of the caller?
Victim relationship.
Yes, the victim's relationship to the caller and the occupation of the caller. So the caller is the witness, right? The witness, the one who saw the crime, the incident. So he called the police. So what's his relationship?
Can you score up?
Yes.
He was the freelancer.
Yes. So his job is a freelancer. So his job is a
Yeah.
freelancer. And what's the relationship? What's his relationship to the owner, to the victim?
He is an nephew of victim.
Yes, he is the nephew. He is the nephew of the garage owner. So that
Yes.
is his relationship to the victim. So nephew of the victim, nephew of the victim. Next, what was the date and time of the incident and when the criminal arrested? So what was the date and time of the incident and when the criminal arrested? So was he arrested?
Uh, uh, I think this article don't mention about it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the caller did not mention about the what do you mean, the suspect, about the suspect being caught, or yes, being caught, or being arrested. But how about the time in the incident that the incident happened?
It was report on Monday 5 May
Mhm.
uh 2013 at 10:09.
Okay, so at 10:09. So it's a report. It was the report.
Yes, yes.
Yes. So immediately a police dispatch after 13 minutes of the initial report. So that is the initial report. This is the initial report, right? Yes, the initial report when the caller, yes, the witness called the police about 10:09 hours in the morning of Monday, May 2013. Their departure. Okay. Next is what were the injuries? What were the injuries to the victim? And who arrested the criminal?
Uh, he was stabbed on left side of his chest.
Okay. So the garage owner is being stabbed, right? Stabbed three
Yes,
times. Okay,
yes, three
stabbed three
times.
times in his chest. So stabbed
In-
three times. Yes, stabbed three times in the chest. Okay. So the the injury, but
Yeah,
the criminal is not yet arrested, right? Not arrested.
yes.
So it wasn't mentioned that the criminal was arrested. So what were the address and grid reference of the witness residence?
Uh, reside reside at the airport street.
Okay.
30 get
Yes.
reference.
So this is the resident. So where the witness resided, where the witness lived, the address of the witness. Next is describe the offender and how police know his name and occupation.
Uh, he is 100 85 centimeters tall,
Yes.
very slim build with black hair, dressed in black short, white shirt, and black shoes.
Yes. Also, it was a male. So male,
Yes,
about 40 years of age. Then ponytail. Like
yes.
ponytail, it's like long hair. So yes, the offender has a long hair because it is in a ponytail. Next, we have it. It isn't mentioned that the police caught the criminal and know the name and occupation. So what was the argument concerning and what was the telephone number of the hospital?
Uh,
So what
uh,
are they
is
arguing?
about the 450 euro repair cost.
Yes. So it is about the 450 euro repair cost that has
That
been
he was.
charged. Yes,
Yes.
in his vehicle. And do the report mentioned about the hospital, which hospital this the victim has been brought?
Yeah, yeah, it's mentioned.
Okay.
Is the Darfur, the Darfur local hospital.
Okay. So the local hospital. So it was the 50-year-old male garage owner was brought to Darfur local hospital for treatment. So this is where he is being treated. Next is how many police personnel attended the scene and when the crime scene unit arrived that scene.
Uh, 2 2 3 the team consisting of two UNPO TLP uh, include, including a language assistant Arthur. So it consists of 6 people.
Oh yes, 6 people. And what time did they arrive on the scene?
Uh, 10:39.
10:39. Why did you say so? Why 10:39?
It's till uh oh no. After 13 minutes. So it's 10 22.
10:22. So a police
Yes.
patrol having call sign Delta 21 was dispatched to the scene of the incident after 13 minutes of the initial report. So
Yes.
they go after 13 minutes, which is like 10:22 hours, right? Ten
Yes.
twenty-two hours. And what time did they arrive on the scene?
Oh, 20 minutes.2บวกไปอีก10:42.
Yes, 10:42. They arrived on the scene. So the question here was uh, Yes, the question is when the crime scene unit arrived at the scene. So at the scene, the question is at the scene. So this is the time of the arrival. On arrival at
Yes.
the scene of the incident at after 22 minutes of their departure. So their departure is 13
Okay.
minutes of initial report. So that is 12:22, 10:22, right? 10:22.
Yes.
So after 20 minutes, it's 10:42. So they arrived at 10:42 p.m. Yes. Then who was the duty officer of UN Pole Station number 6? And what was his nationality?
Uh, Serkovic
Yes,
and
Sirkovic.
he was a
Yes,
Ukrainian.
Ukrainian. So Sirkovic, and he's a Ukrainian. And we have in which direction did the offender drive away and which thing he left at the scene?
Uh, the north direction.
Okay, north direction. Yes. At high speed in the north direction. North direction. Did he left something at the scene? Did he leave something at the scene?
Uh, it was the night back. I think
Did he leave
I think
something?
nothing.
Yes, nothing, because he put his knife back in his
Yes.
pocket.
Yes.
So he left nothing in the crime scene. He just drove away. In number 10, what was the telephone number of the hospital and how many personnel were in the crime scene team? So was it mentioned? The telephone number was
No.
mentioned? No. It wasn't mentioned, right? And
Yeah.
yes, how many personnel were in the crime scene team?
Six person.
Yes, 6 person. So 6 persons or 6 persons, yeah, 6 persons or 6 person in the crime scene. Yes, in the crime scene. 6 people. Okay, 6 people. So, and the telephone number of the hospital was not also mentioned, only the name of the hospital. So what was lacking in this incident? In this incident, what was lacking? So it should have what? It should have a follow-up report, right?
Yes.
Yes. And what kind of follow-up report should it be? Like, did they
Um,
continue to
follow
look?
the suspect.
Yes, follow the suspect.
Yes, and go to see the estate that the witness mentioned.
Yes, the witness mentioned. Okay, so let's listen to the report, then try to, wait, is this it? Please. 21. This is 21. Stabbing incident. Listen to the report and try to um, write, okay, write the details. Write the details so that on next meeting you will have to write a sample report. Okay, write a report. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Narrative. On Sunday, 23rd March 2008, at 13:30 hours, a man called Joseph Alba
No.
entered
This one
police
is
station
different.
number 7 and said,
21. Joseph Alba. Is it different?
that a group of stray dogs had a
No. This one. Okay.
Audio test tape number 18. Stabbing incident at garage. You will hear an audio script concerning a mission-related topic. This script will be followed by a conversation between two persons. This conversation will relate to the script. You will hear the tape only once. You will make notes of the script and of the conversation, and from these notes you will have been instructed to either answer 10 questions or complete a written report of the incident. Good luck.
On Monday, the 5th of May, 2003, at 10:00 hours, a stabbing incident was reported to the police station number 6. The caller stated that the incident had occurred in a garage that was located at grid reference 153478. Immediately, a police patrol was dispatched to the scene of the incident. On arrival...
Excuse me, can I have your email? I will send this in your email, to your email, and you can do it, okay? Because we
Okay.
only have less than a minute. Okay, can I have?
Okay. I send my email in
Okay,
message.
so I will send it to you now so that you can practice and continue like doing the report. Okay, you continue doing the report and make a time. You have to